Hello YouTube, welcome back to part 2 of my Eastern Asia autoplay, and it's currently just loading on up as there's some coal loading in and all the resources seem to be popping in and they're still moving. Well, you'd think it'll load up first, that's why it's probably going a bit slow, as Khmer is building up a bit of an army I've just seen, so they could be going after China. China looks more offensive. They've got two heavy chariots, but militarily I believe they were near the bottom. So and Khmer's already settling their 5th city, it looks like. That is just crazy. I'm gonna actually check on Indonesia and see how they're doing. They are across the water. Wow, it looks like they're gonna settle up near Bandar Brunei. I don't know what the name is for that because I have the Rosetta name system on, so I don't know what the actual name is, as they have a Grey Admiral, which is quite strange. Let's go check on India and see how Delhi is doing, the huge city that it is. No wonder it's a huge city with all this farmland. Well, I say all this farmland, they literally have two. And then they have these are pastures, I don't know what they are. Let's turn the auto camera off. Don't know why I decided to turn on as Asia. Wow, the whole of this is Asia, but yeah, as China now have a holy site here, and they've got a campus there, and neither of them are near these woods, which would give them their bonuses, and it is just so confusing. Unless on deity they know the resources that they would be getting rid of, like they realise they'll get lumber mills at some point, and they realise they can get that niter. Other than that, I don't see what's going on, as they've got the missionaries. Japan has got their missionaries and gurus across the ocean. So Seoul is about to be under Buddhism. That's going to happen quite quickly. And Japan's going to see this army up here, and they have spearmen, I do believe. They have they've got some long swordsmen as well. Where did they get all this iron from? I can't see a single bit of iron on this. That is so strange. How are they building long swordsmen then? Maybe that's the thing about deity, I do not know. Let's go check on Tamiris. That's not the right one. Let's get rid of that. Tamiris, who has 2 separate religions right now. Oh, that's going to create a religion war, as India has spread their religion to Kul'oba and this new city that I cannot pronounce the name of, and I think I know what just broke that. I think I clicked on the name. So I'm going to jump out of autoplay and save and reload. Okay, so we are back. We are reloading it. As we see, China has a trader up. This is like the first trader we've actually seen, so maybe they're trying to improve relations with Khmer, or they're going to start an internal trade route. Keep an eye on it, just to see what they're doing. We'll see where the roads go. And I was just about to look at Tamiris, wasn't I? So yeah, she's looking to spread more of her religion. Okay, no, that's where her holy site is. I was thinking, why is she moving it around the mountain? But no, that's her Kurgan as well. Sorry, I was trying to remember the name of it. This is her unique improvement, which increases faith, I do believe. Yeah, 2 faith actually. Wow, I thought it was only 1. Oh my god, this auto camera. I just pressed O, I have no clue what that does. But let's turn that off, because that is the most annoying thing. As there is, well, they're spreading more of their religion, and they only have 1 Varu. I don't know what they're planning on doing. I know India isn't very military minded, but you'd think they'd be doing something. I'm curious who's actually the suzerain of this city-state, like, because it seems like India wouldn't want to be suzerain of that. Like, I'm guessing that's more of a human decision though, like, they don't need the military, they don't want to go for the military, so I wouldn't see them as going for it, as I see Tamiris would. And it would make sense for Tamiris, because I think this is the only one they would have met, they haven't really expanded out much. Oh wait, saying that, there's a Scythian city going to be settled down here. It looks like they're avoiding this desert. She's got oil. Pretty nice to have oil. But yeah, unless hopefully actually Scythia could be going for this settler, and if they do get it, this could boost them so much to be able to get these settlers. going back to check on where this trader is going. Okay, it's an internal trade route. It's going in the one plot of land they do not own, which is quite funny. Let's check Bunkmare. Let's see where that city's going. Keeping it within the borders right now. That is a strange one. They're probably going to be sailing along this river. I would if I was them. I would want to own all this great area with all these forests, some great luxury resources, and there's a Varu army on their way. Japan has finished a wonder. Oh, let's see that. What wonder did they finish? Oh, it might have been the Colossus, but I just saw a great lighthouse here as well. Japan is honestly wonder spamming, and that is extremely cool. I'm curious what these Varus are doing. I thought they only had one, but it looks like they've been sending them out every time they built one. Which would make sense because they do have an encampment. And they've built another guru over there. So what are they doing? Are they just exploring? Because I think the Varu replaces the horseman units, or is it knights? I think it is horsemen. They replace, so they're quite an early game unit. But do they still have the same movement? I think they have less movement, but they are a lot stronger. Let's check on where this settler's going. And still moving around. I think they're keeping on along the border. They're watching where the settler's going. But this barbarian taken settler is moving towards China. Maybe China can get a bit of an advantage by taking that. I think the problem here is Scythia cannot enter the borders of India to get this back. And India just does not seem to be taking their barbarian back. Maybe they just don't want it. And India is actually going to settle down here, so they are competing with Scythia right now for land down here. In my opinion, I probably wouldn't be going down here if I was Scythia, because that is going to be difficult to keep a hold of. I would probably be going up here, or like in here. Something like that. Or actually the desert isn't so bad. When you got desert hills, it's just going to be a bit difficult to grow. I guess as Scythia, I go for early war, so I tend to take city-states when I'm Scythia, which they would obviously not be doing. So, Kukuntamasa, I don't know what the hell that is even. I didn't even pronounce that right, there's no S in there. But yes, that is officially converted to... Oh wait, was it already? I think they already did it. It seems like they've just used this missionary though. Maybe they're just increasing the amount of religious strength there, as Indonesia has actually settled their city. Not where I thought, to be honest. They've gone for the coastal resources again. What is that? Pearls. Okay, I was thinking because they're adding reefs in Rise and Fall, I was thinking that was a reef then. It looked like the same art style. But yeah, this city has grown quite a lot. I think we might have some good production here. So that could be a very production heavy city, as they do have enough settler. Wow. That is quite crazy. I think Japan's running out of land at some point. They still haven't made these stone quarries. But that is literally the last improvements they can do. What are they building here? Oh, they're building a theatre square. Each to their own. They are very dominant in this early game. They already have a theatre square there. It must be from Shizuoka. I hope I don't butcher that. Haven't butchered that name, as the great general was by themselves. So that is very well done from them. Ooh, China is moving. So let's see where they're going to settle. Are they going to move towards the salt, maybe? Is that a luxury? I think that's a luxury resource, which they might be wanting to go for. But, if I was there, I would not... They've got 2 settlers. I don't know where the other one just went. Okay, it went behind this little banner. So they have 2 settlers. I don't know where they're going with that, to be honest. I know. Oh my god, Japan's actually forward settled into China. I did not even see this, and they're quite well defending it. They have another great general down here, and that's Boudica, so what's the one up there? That's El Cid, I don't know who that is. But, wow, that is quite incredible. Curious who's going to win this religious game. It seems like they're going for, most of them are going for religious victories, as they're trying to spread Buddhism into Khmer's new city. Which, each to their own again. I'm curious whether they're building, yes, they are building their unique improvement. Okay, so what do these do? They provide food and production. I think that's it actually, just 1 food and 1 production. These kampungs do, which is extremely cool. I really do like them. So it makes Indonesia a very good coastal city. Coastal civilization, let me say it that way. Oh, there's some siege units being made in Scythia's empire right now. They could be... I would not want to take on Kabul at all, but if you're making they haven't got a real road network. They've got just one single road all around, which I guess is okay, but you think they would have traded down here if they're going to move down here. As, wow, Delhi is already 17 population. How are they keeping them happy? Just how? It's such a huge territory they've got right now. Let's see who's winning this war down here for... Wow, where did they go? There were settlers down here, I swear. Okay, so Scythia moved their settler back. Maybe they're going in here, maybe they listen to me. That'll be creepy. So where did India go? India is going between the mountains with 2 settlers, and neither being protected. I think that's why they're moving to Varu up here. They've kind of retreated from this area, haven't they? And wow, Khmer is already settling through here. This is massively expansive for all these, as Chengdu is the new city from China. And it looks like they're going to be settling up here. Maybe they're going to go and try and get this irrigation possibility, which will help them grow, which they do need. They need a big city. Wow, I didn't notice all the irrigation possibilities here. This city is going to be huge for them in the future if they ever go to war. And they bring another city up here. Wow, that's going to be huge as well. Japan, I've got a feeling it's going to be Japan or India in this one. Khmer does have a lot of land, but the problem with Khmer is they have made some heavy chariots, but they have all these hills and all this woodland that I don't think, if they went to military routes, they're going to be able to do much. It's just going to be too difficult for them. Wow, their second city's a 9 population. Well, so this is double their city. Oh, they have the hanging gardens, which does help them grow a lot, actually. I'm curious, let's have a look at the religion map. I could have just pressed 1, but my computer's over there. I'm playing this on TV. Okay, you have to keep it on. I thought you could just leave it. Okay, so there is no religion yet, apparently. Usually it has it within their borders, doesn't it? Okay, has this changed? Or do I just have a mod on that has changed it? So this... Okay, you can kind of see, because it irradiates from the city centre. Oh, they settled Jabalpur in here, so that's going to be a very good science city. There is no religion in here, but they do have pressure coming from India. As China still have no religion. I don't get how. I swear they did have a missionary earlier. But I think they missed their chance. I think that's the problem with most of this, because with 6 civilizations, I think there's only a possibility of 3 religions. And Kyoto got 1, Delhi got 1, and Scythia got 1. So let's check if it's only 3. Let's check. Indonesia. No, Indonesia got 1 as well, so maybe there's 4. So Khmer and China did not manage to get 1. So Khmer is kind of out of the game. They're not very military based. They are purely religious, which is unfortunate for them. But China still can go. They are very culture and science based. So they can still go through that. They are very possible to go through that. As I'm surprised Scythia actually got religion. They do have their unique improvement, but I thought they were quite a military civ, to be honest. I have not actually played as Scythia ever in this game. So maybe they are religion based and I just have not noticed. But I'm sure she was at war with Persia, Tamiris. So I thought they would be quite religion based. Because she is quite famous for assassinating Cyrus the Great. They have officially moved their armies out of Chennai. Which, oh, they're building, is that Petra? Yeah, they're building Petra. You literally have 4 tiles of desert, which you can put step walls on. That is just kind of a huge waste in this city. I would assume a city settled down here would go for that. But it's literally only 3 parts of desert in this map. I can't wait for Rise and Fall actually, because when loyalty is a thing, this city would not stay. That would just be straight to... Actually, I think that would just be a free city, because it would have pressure and have loyalty problems, so it would leave India. But maybe it would just keep like bouncing back and forth between India and not, until India maybe settled this city down here. So that would be really cool to see actually, and definitely Khmer would have problems with forward settling China. And Japan would have problems actually because they didn't settle here. I thought they were going to. They've gone and settled Nagayo up here next to Guanyang, which it's quite strange. I wish I knew the actual names of this. Like I know this is Sian. Sian? I think it's pronounced Zion. As I don't know the actual capital here. Or don't know most of them. I know like Delhi, but that's Delhi in this because I'm guessing it's in language. Chennai, don't know that. Jawalpur, I think that's still the same name actually, to be honest. That sounds familiar, as they're still not settled down here. They just keep moving the settler back and forward. And it's actually annoying me. Indonesia has actually settled their other city on the same island. I thought they would want to colonise all these islands, to be honest. Considering they do get some good advantages for islands. But they have no oh wait, they're pushing up towards mainland Asia, like very South Asia, like Thailand area, I think this is. No, I think this is Thailand. I'm not sure what country this is then. I have a country in my head, but no, that's like way out in this ocean. It's probably this country actually. Here. Which I didn't notice earlier, but seems like frigates have already noticed it. Xianyang Leng. Okay, very culture based. You've got Upper Harbour. Strange. They need an envoy sent here to be able to expand out to here. I'm guessing that's when again they get their cultural district. But it's quite strange, and they only have frigates, so I guess they're pretty screwed in that situation. I'd hate to start on the island. That'd be extremely annoying. Wow, Buddhism is being spread so... Oh my... Is there going to be a war? In this war, I'm going to have to give it to Japan. If there is a war. Just because the Great General... But they're moving both Great Generals down though. Ooh. I'm guessing Khmer complained about religion being spread into their cities. Yeah, because they have removed the religion, it looks like. Sacred Path. Yeah, okay, that's the same one. I don't know which pantheon that is. So, yeah, it looks like they removed their religion. So, there's probably some tension between Khmer and Japan right now. And Khmer now has a catapult to siege unit, and they're starting to build a encampment right here. Gotta keep an eye on that. Maybe there's going to be a declaration of war at some point. And when are they settling their city? Where is it? Oh, okay, they're moving it towards Khmer. India just wants all the land. I think they're just trying to block off countries so they can get all of this region. Which isn't an awful idea, to be honest. Okay, are they going to settle? That is the question. Is Scythia going to settle? I would prefer to settle it more in here so you have access to the ocean and you can maybe stick a campus here, which would be great from this. But you'd have border problems with this city-state here, which hasn't had many envoys sent to it. It's only had a couple. Let's check Kabul. Kabul has had quite a few sent to it, looks like, actually. Because I believe this game, they do it where the cities expand depending on how many envoys have been sent. So as you can see, this one's had quite a few, has expanded 4 times. Let's check Brunei Bai. Has not expanded at all. Maybe, oh no, it's had 1. Maybe, yeah, so they spread the religion there. Maybe they just took the gold advantages but haven't actually traded down much, and they have forward settled. Wow, and they've got some elephants here. That's one lone elephant. No, that's cute. And I just realised how bad these crabs look. I've never really looked at them. That is literally just a 2D image, isn't it? That looks really bad. I guess all the ocean is 2D image. I never noticed that before. That is quite strange. I never really looked into it before. Let's check Seoul actually. Seoul, yes, has had a lot of envoys sent to it. was thinking there's probably going to be a bit of a war between Japan and China. Who's going to be suzerain of Seoul. But I think Japan might win it, to be honest. Because if there's any tensions between them, China's been destroyed by Khmer. I completely missed this. What the hell? I can't believe I missed this. I never saw a notification up there. Let's check if my notifications are on. Yeah, they are on. What the hell? I never saw that. So, they've done pretty well, considering they've actually... looks like they've only used one crossbowman, one catapult, and a knight. That is crazy that they've done that well. But they could be taking China's capital, which would pretty much eliminate them from the game and make Khmer winning so far. It doesn't look like they're attacking anymore though, it hasn't lost any health. And it's not officially under siege, so it is still regaining health. Which is quite strange. I just realised I could still check the world rankings. Maybe I can't, maybe that's just crashed the game. Okay, let's click off that. Yeah, I think that did genuinely crash it. Oh, they're doing more damage. Come on, they have 4 units. How are they not taking this yet? That is so strange. There's a settler here for China, but they look like they're gonna be taken over because they literally have nothing against this. There we go, they're attacking more. Oh, it looks like Xianyang has just fallen actually while I was looking at this to show UI. Was it you? Yeah, okay. No. Okay, I don't get why I can see something, but we're going to wait until... Okay, no, now it's gone. I could see this before, that was strange. Yeah, we're going to wait until this falls, which must be very soon. I can't believe it hasn't fallen yet. It's not even got that good of defense. Oh, it looks like they're attacking these units around here, but... Did their knight just die attacking that? And they took their other knights away. How did the knight die if it has 0 health? Yeah, it has 0 health. How does that work? I don't get that. And it's still not under siege, so it's healing. That is extremely strange. Surely they should bring more units up to do this, but it looks like they're keeping WoW from a very, very likely invasion from Japan right now. This is a very interesting area. They keep just knocking it down to 0 health, but they have no one to actually invade. So maybe China could look out of this. Maybe they can peace out. That's definitely a possibility. As Chengdu now follows the Pantheon, I think that was just happening settlements. So I think that's more growth for their cities, which is rising. They're just not growing that much. But what is Japan doing right now? I want to see this. Oh, they're just still attacking. This swordsman's on his way. There's a knight here. So at one point they've got to take it. I'm loving this area right now. I'm completely forgetting about India has settled down there. And Tamira still hasn't settled. Okay, come on. New turn. Let's see what's going on. They made an archer and they moved it onto a hill. That is a dumb idea, but it might actually turn out well for them. Maybe they're going to start attacking the archer instead. Maybe the AI will do that. Yeah, the AI is attacking the archer instead. That is lucky for them, but they still managed to take it down to 0 health. And Khmer's moving soldiers to the west. If I was Khmer, I would want this city as soon as possible. I don't get why they're not taking it. I don't get why it's not under siege. Maybe that's a glitch in the game. Oh, Buddhism's being spread a bit more around here. I'm still just ignoring this because they have no siege units. They're not going to be able to do anything. So I'm waiting for this war because they have a lot of siege units. They are going to destroy the walls of Indrapura. Have I pronounced that right? Which would be quite good of them actually to take this middle city which has an encampment and holy site. And I don't think it has any luxury resources, which is unfortunate. I'm just looking at all these. No. No luxury resources. That's unfortunate. But it will create a barrier between China and them if they're not going to take China. Which it looks like, because they're just not invading. And they brought the swordsman back, and the knight is back healing here. I don't get it. This is the most boring war. Nothing is happening. I'm just looking out to see, where is Scythia doing? Where's the settler? Okay, they're moving settler back through here. Okay, each to their own. I'm more curious whether this is going to be a surprise war, because if it's a surprise war and they've met Scythia, that could piss Scythia off. Which would be quite cool actually to see. Come on, just one unit that can invade, that's all they need. They've surrounded it. They're going to bloody blow up the city before they do anything, and they've got samurais. Game over, Khmer. You can't handle samurais. Just unfortunate for you. What is Khmer's unique unit? I'm unsure what that is. I got a feeling it's a boat. But they don't have any coastal cities. They could have had harbours, but I don't... Okay, there is one harbour. Maybe there is Khmer naval unit out there somewhere. As Indonesia is currently coming onto the land. They're not going to do well because they're against the spearmen. They're against an anti-cavalry unit with cavalry, but each to their own. Why is Indian Guard Great General Genghis Khan, who will be added to the game, will be up here, that'll be super cool. But yeah, why is he in here with no protection? Wait, did I just say unit go in? Come on, I thought I saw a unit go in. Come on, the spearman's close. The spearman is very close. And it doesn't look like Japan's going to declare war on them. They're actually moving round to China. Maybe there's a new city of Sendai, which is strangely close to Nagoya, but each to their own. It's going to be a race now. Who's going to be able to get Zhanyang first? Khmer has finished a wonder. Okay, maybe they're going to send a scout in there. Maybe that's what they're doing. That would be extremely weird. I think the scout would actually be able to get it, but might lose a lot of health. Did I say a national epic? That was a national epic. Oh, I think I didn't turn a mod off that I haven't actually played around with yet. That is my bad. So that could have screwed them up a bit. China. Okay, so what is Japan doing? I think they're regrouping back here. Okay, so now they've put the crossbowmen in front of the spearmen. Do they know how to take a city? Genuine question. Seems like they don't. What is Scythia doing? I think they're going to try selling here. I think they're coming back round here, which just weird. It's just weird. And there's a new city for Khmer. I think this is a new one. Vimayapura. That's been there for a little while, but I've been too busy concentrating on this not happening. Oh, a scout did attack. Did they attack with a scout when it was at full health? Khmer has finished another wonder. Wow. Okay, so now they're not attacking with a scout. This is a frustrating to see. Let's go check on Khmer's wonders. So they built this. Wow. Mont Saint Michel, which is quite cool. Let's go searching for other wonders. They're building the Huayteocalli. There you go, the Mexican wonder right there. Let's keep searching around for more wonders. I'm not. Oh, they built no, I'm gonna remember chicken pizza, whichever one you prefer to call it. I prefer Chichen Itza, but I prefer the real name. So is that the A1s that they built? It looks like that's all the ones. So China is not liking them even more now. So I don't think they'll be willing to peace out. But can they just take the city? Can Japan just declare a surprise war and take Shenyang? And then just wipe out China while you're here actually. Might as well. It's 1030 AD. What's happened? It's done the glitch again. I think I clicked on the name again. I have actually been recording for 40 minutes. So, I'm going to end the video here. Wait. No. Okay, I thought they were about to lose the city. Okay. I'm going to end the recording here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to see more. And if there's anything cool in China, I'll show you that. But if not,